Good evening, everybody, or at least it's evening where I live here in Minnesota. My name is David Holliday. I work for the National Student Exchange, and I'll be facilitating today's session. Welcome to the NSE road trip. I should actually should have changed the logo to the boat trip because all of our destinations we'll be talking about today will require, well, probably airplane travel, but also boat travel. So thanks so much for being here. We're going to get on with the presentation. So, a little bit about NSE. I'm going to give a little bit of information about NSE. We're going to allow our campuses to introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about more about those the destinations, and there will be time for Q&A towards the end of the session. If you do have immediate comments or questions, please put them in the chat, and we'll handle them as they come in. So a little bit about NSE. We were founded in 1968. So we've been doing this for a long time. We inspire academic enrichment, personal exploration, and student development by facilitating accessible collegiate study away among our member colleges and universities throughout the US, Canada, Guam, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. We value diversity, open-mindedness, and cross-cultural engagement to foster learning, understanding, respect, and a sense of community among all people. We believe that adding a collegiate study away experience enhances education and enriches student growth. We allow students to grow academically, grow personally, grow professionally, and students can take new courses, meet new people, and expand their horizons. We currently have about 165 campuses available across the United States, Canada, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Students can go to on exchange to any of these member campuses for typically a semester or a full academic year. Any major is welcome. We welcome students from the most common majors to even some of the most unique and unique and uncommon majors as well. Some host campuses have restrictions and limitations or closed programs that's important to be aware of and look for on the campus profiles. NSE is affordable, and you'll hear us talk more about this throughout the presentation. Students either are placed on home payment tuition, where they continue to pay their home campus while on exchange, their tuition, or host tuition, where students qualify for in-state or resident rate tuition to their host campus. Financial aid from the home institution remains applicable for most students in most situations. And a little bit about our eligibility requirements are listed here. But I really want to get on to the presentation, what all of you are here to learn more about, and that's specifically hearing from our member campuses. First up, we have the University of the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, and Dahlia is actually here today, but Dahlia woke up with no voice this morning, so her colleague Stephanie from the other Virgin Islands campus is going to present on her behalf. So, Dahlia, we wish you well and mend quickly, but take it away, Stephanie.
Thank you. So good day and welcome to America's Paradise. I'm Stephanie Ashmore. I'm the coordinator of the University of Virgin Islands Albert A. Sheen campus. And so some of the information I'm going to share is about the Virgin Islands in general and the school in general, but I'm going to do St. Thomas first and then St. Croix second. So the Virgin Islands is in the Caribbean. It has a population of 87,000. It specifically, St. Thomas has a population of 42,000 people. Our average temperature is around 85 degrees year round. There's many opportunities to travel on the Caribbean islands. So St. John is 15 minutes by boat. Water Island is 7 minutes by boat and is paradise. 20-minute flight to St. Croix or 2.5 hours by boat. 45-minute boat ride to the British Virgin Islands and 30-minute flight to Puerto Rico. So very connected over in St. Thomas. Next slide. There's a short video that's going to provide aerial views of our campus in Southtown St. Thomas. So UVI is a publicly funded liberal arts and land grant institution that was founded in 1962. We are the only HBCU located outside of the continental United States. We offer 50 degree programs and have 6 schools and colleges. The St. Thomas campus has 1,100 undergraduate students, and it's about a 12-to-1 student-teacher ratio. With small class sizes, our students get to know their professors and classmates really well. One of our notable programs is marine biology. The program offers an immersive, field-centered education where students study tropical marine ecosystems firsthand. Surrounded by the Caribbean, reefs, mangroves, and coastal habitats, UVI provides a true living laboratory. Students gain extensive hands-on experience, including scuba-based research, PADI-certified dive course, and field work involving reef surveys, underwater assessments, and environmental monitoring. These are a few unique classes that our campus, or there are a few unique classes that our campus offers. Students are interested in learning to play a musical instrument. They could sign up for a steel pan class and learn how to play one of our cultural instruments. If students want to learn more about the Caribbean and the Virgin Islands, then they could take Caribbean art, cultural geography, Caribbean history, ed adventures, or the history of the Virgin Islands. Next slide. And there are many ways to get involved on campus because we have 15 student clubs and organizations. Students can attend events such as homecoming, Paradise Jam basketball tournament, picnics on the beach, and water island getaways, which are a great way to meet new people. When students need a break from academics, they can have a 5-minute walk to John Brewer's Bay Beach and snorkel in the bay. Our 13D Research and Innovation Center has a creative lab and Zen relaxation room. Lastly, UVI offers affordable housing and tuition to students. As an NSE student, you are guaranteed on-campus housing. Your chance at placement is very good when you select UVI as your first choice. Next slide. So these are a few pictures of activities that Mr. Dyeron plans for NSE students. The pictures you see on the left are from the Eat and Paint event. At this event, students engage in cultural art while eating delicious local foods. The picture in the middle and on the right are from the Catamaran half-day sail, where they sailed to Buck Island and snorkeled with turtles. The last picture is the student participating in a cooking class on Water Island. It's an interactive experience, not only teaches culinary skills, but also deepens their connection to local culture. Next slide. There are many opportunities to learn about local culture and history. Students can visit local museums and participate in walking tour of historic downtown Charlotte Amalie. Additionally, students can take a tour of Hassel Island and learn about its military and mercantile history. Lastly, there are more than 20 hiking trails on St. John, leading to various natural and historic sites like sugar mill ruins, petroglyphs, and scenic viewpoints of the Caribbean Sea. So in closing, I hope you enjoyed the short video, which highlights activities students while on campus. Thank you.
Hey Explorer, I'm so glad we caught your attention because we're about to introduce you to the best NSE experience. We bring you that culture and flair that you won't find just anywhere, and at a certain time of the year, it's time to hit the streets and stare. Because in April, our rich culture comes out to play, and so can you and your friends on Carnival Parade Day. So come try our exotic fruits, vegetables, herbs, and spices, and indulge in our rich and unique African heritage. Every twirl of our bambula skirts is a celebration of where we came from, and you can join the celebration with the UVI Bambula Club. Now that's just a few things that our island makes us proud of. I know you're getting excited, so let's zoom into our campus. Have you dreamed of a dorm that's overlooking the sea? Sitting in the tropics under some pumping AC? Have you dreamed of leaving class and walking to the beach? Or maybe even having class in the middle of the sea? Well, the University of the Virgin Islands is really your dream come true. Not only do we own a beach, but we have parties on it too. There is so much you can do here without a car or a bike. You can walk just a few minutes to take this epic Batcave hike. But nevertheless, transportation is easy. catch the bus around St. Thomas, or jump on a ferry. Wait, didn't we tell you we have over 100 islands and keys? So sail over to Water Island or take the St. John Ferry. Plus, in less than an hour, you can be in a whole new country because the British Virgin Islands sits right across the sea. In just one day, there is so much you can see. Or you can take a trip for a weekend and rent an Airbnb. So fly out to Puerto Rico. I know this sounds great for spring break. Or even fly to St. Croix. We know some cheap flights you can take. Now, I hope you're excited and that we really got your attention because we're ready to give you the best NSE experience.
Real quick here about UVI St. Thomas, and Stephanie did mention this. St. Thomas does accept students on both tuition plans, home payment tuition or host payment tuition. If you request home tuition, that means you continue to pay tuition to your home campus. They're rated as excellent, meaning they typically accept about 93% of applicants. So not quite everybody, but most. But if you request host tuition, which is very affordable, $2,900 a semester, your chance of placement is 100%. They are an open campus on host payment tuition. Thanks so much. Stephanie, keep talking and tell us about your campus at St. Croix.
Perfect. So a little bit of history about the Virgin Islands is that we are a U.S. territory. You do not need a passport to come to us. And since Columbus landed here in the 1400s, so around 500 years ago, we have been ruled by Spain, France, Netherlands, Malta, France again, Denmark, and Britain. And so U.S. bought the U.S. Virgin Islands in 1917 for $25 million in gold. And so we've been part of the U.S. for just over 100 years now. But it has a very unique culture down here because we have had so many hands in the pot, let's say. But we are a tropical island in the Caribbean. We are HBCU. And then St. Croix's population is around 41,000. We have a very popular and active arts and nightlife scene. And we also have very culturally community focused. Okay, next slide. We have an active residence hall and student activity centers. There's activities pretty much every day, every night. We have intramurals that they're adding more and more sports. We have Greek life presence on campus, and we are a very small campus. So everyone on campus is going to know you. You'll get to learn everybody's name. And you'll have fun with that. On the left, this is a picture. I actually have one of those students with me right now. They're going to talk to you in just a minute. But we did a hike to the Antelope Bay tide pools. And then on the right, we took an island tour to the Frederickson Pier. So these are some of our NSE students. Go to the next slide. For academics, specifically, we do offer a lot of classes which are online, and students do appreciate the flexibility, and they appreciate being able to explore the island because their classes are online, so they have more flexibility in their schedule. But if you're looking for classes that are really hands-on in person, and you are an agricultural major, I definitely recommend it. We do have some upper-level psych classes that are in person. We have fun classes like Afro-Caribbean dance. Our lower science classes are Caribbean-based, so if that's something you're interested in doing. In addition, we have art, dance, and social science classes that have that Caribbean focus. So they're just classes you wouldn't get back home. We have a 130-acre campus, and it's home to a state-of-the-art solar farm aquaponics facility, our agricultural experimental station and medical simulation center. We had one of our professors genetically altered mango trees so that they were shorter to make them easier to harvest the mangoes. So everything is exactly the same, except they used biotechnology to shorten the tree. Things like that. UVI has a low student to teacher ratio of about 12:1. Next slide. We have very affordable housing, and is guaranteed for NSE students. Our housing does not have air conditioning. I know that's an option on St. Thomas. Currently, there's no air conditioning, hopefully soon. Meal plans are affordable host pay tuition of only $2,900 per semester. And then this is when you turn on our campus, this is your view down Palm Drive, and those are the residence hall on the right. And bookstore and student activities is literally straight in front of you too. So they're right next to each other, very convenient. We have a taxi stand on campus next to the dorms to take you wherever you want to go on the island. And then on the right is some more of our trips. So we went to Point Udall, which is the most eastern part of the United States. And so it's fun to go over there and watch the sunrise come up. And then Frederickstead Pier is the west side of our island. And that's where the cruise ships come in. So it's fun to go down there when all the cruise ships are in. Next slide. So I will say that we take students fall and spring semester. We've had students love both fall and spring semester. The fall semester is hurricane season, so you are going to get more rain. And then spring semester is not as hot, so it's more like 85 instead of 90. But it's still warm and beautiful and sunny. So keep in mind, whichever semester you'd like to come, we're happy to have you. We are known for beautiful beaches, tropical climate, historic towns, and a vibrant art scene. We blend academic rigor, cultural discovery, and the comfort of being within the U.S. On the West Virgin Islands St. Croix campus.
Oh,
Somebody
we're gonna have
unmuted
everybody
the
mute,
question.
please.
And
Okay.
then next slide. Oh, and then can I let my student talk real quick?
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
great.
Okay, Max, you ready?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Maxine English. I am originally from the University of Idaho campus. And this is my second semester at St. Croix. I came originally in the spring and then decided to extend to the fall. So I got to have the unique experience of seeing St. Croix in both spring and fall semester, which was fun. It's been a really great experience because it's drastically different than Idaho. And it was a huge culture shock. I got to learn different perspectives and experiences through that different dynamic of like culture through just an exchange on to UVI on St. Croix. So it's been pretty fun.
Perfect. Thank you.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, both of you, for presenting. And hopefully there'll be time at the end we can ask more questions. I love hearing from students. UVI St. Croix does operate under both tuition plans. Excellent chance of placement on home tuition. Open 100% chance of acceptance on host tuition. So great options, great campuses to choose from in the Virgin Islands. Okay, thanks so much. So we're going to take a long airplane trip, or very, very long boat trip. So we'll probably take an airplane to another island campus that's part of the National Student Exchange, University of Hawaii at Hilo. Take it away, Holly.
Hi, aloha. I'm Holly Garriks, and I am the NSE coordinator for the University of Hawaii at Hilo. So, as you can see on the map, Hawaii is made up of 8 main beautiful islands, and UH Hilo is located on Hawaii Island, or otherwise known as the Big Island, because it is the biggest of them all, and we are still growing due to our ever-flowing volcano. So it's about an hour away from Oahu Island by plane. We are a small public 4-year liberal arts and sciences university, and enrollment is around 2,700 students. So we're a very small campus. We are also one of 10 campuses that fall under the University of Hawaii system. And fun fact, the University of Hawaii at Manoa began the Hilo program in 1947, and then it was renamed to the University of Hawaii at Hilo in 1970. Okay, next slide. Okay, so some of our campus highlights is that UH Hilo has been consistently ranked as one of the most diverse national universities by US News and World Reports from 2020 up until now. Our outdoor adventure program offers free weekend trips around the island throughout the semester. So students are able to go to waterfalls, the volcano, our farmers market, the white, pristine sandy beaches, all for free, which is really fun. And most of those excursions are either NSE students or our international exchange students. So you'll get to meet a lot of students. Our Student Life Center houses an Olympic-sized swimming pool. There's a workout gym and a variety of workout classes. We also offer intramural sports, and we just started an esports league last year, if any of you are interested in that. We also have 5 different housing units for students, ranging from apartments to singles and shared rooms. And our newest apartment, which is across the street, has air conditioning. So that's always a bonus when you're here. So, okay, next slide. Some of our academic highlights. So 10 of the 14 world climate zones exist on the island, making it a living lab for the study of volcanoes, astronomy, agriculture, and marine sciences. And a lot of the classes that have labs, they do field trips to these places. So they will go to the volcano, they will go to the top of the mountain to do astronomy, and they do go out on the ocean in boats to do research. So it's very hands-on. We offer 38 undergraduate majors, 8 graduate, and 4 doctorate programs. Our classroom sizes are smaller, with the average student to faculty ratio as 20:1, and sometimes even less. Our campus includes an off-campus 110-acre farm that includes an apiary with 12 hives used for beekeeping skills. And actually, that's a very popular class for NSE students because they actually get to put on the full bee suit and do their thing with the bees, get the honey, and then they sell the honey at the end of the semester. We also have horse facilities, including a rodeo arena and a 12-acre, okay, I'm gonna kill this word, equine pasture. Equine. David tried to teach me, but I forget. There's also courses in hydroponics and vegetables, orchard and horticultural crops, animal sciences, and more. So there's something for everyone here. We also have 10 acres for our pack rat facility, or Pacific Aquaculture and Coastal Resource Center. And it includes a freshwater fish hatchery, algae production, oyster projects, and a lot more. It's a really cool facility to see. So hopefully you can all experience that if you like that kind of thing. Okay, and next slide. Oh, sorry, and I forgot, and if students want to learn more about the Hawaiian culture, you can take classes in language, hula music, and native plants and animals. So there is an opportunity for students to learn more about that. And for this next slide, for all you visual learners, I have an admissions video that is one of my favorites. And it captures the beauty of our island, our community, and our campus. So please enjoy. Thank you for listening, and we hope you found something that inspires you, and we can't wait to welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Holly. That was a beautiful video. Okay, just a little bit about University of Hawaii at Hilo regarding tuition payment plans. They do operate on home tuition. The chance of placement at Hilo on home tuition is about 55% good. So you for sure would want to have a backup school or two in mind if you're applying to this school. Versus host tuition. If you're able to go on host tuition, it is $3,919 a semester, and the chance of placement on that tuition plan is 100%. Great option for you to go to UH Hilo for a very affordable tuition rate. Thanks so much, Holly. Next up, we have the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Reina, take it away.
Yes, thank you, David. Hi, aloha everyone. My name is Reina Tagalikud, representing the University of Hawaii at Manoa. So we're gonna hop on a plane now, like Holly mentioned, fly for an hour to Honolulu, Hawaii, on the island of Oahu. So Velina Mai to our campus. We proudly provide a unique, multicultural, global experience in a Hawaiian place of learning. So we are located on the island of Oahu. Honolulu is the state capital with a population of almost 1 million people on our small island. So trust me when I say traffic sucks here. There's just so many cars on a small island. But we are conveniently located only 3 miles from downtown Honolulu and 3 miles from the world famous Waikiki. Our campus consists of 320 acres. Um, Enrollment is about 20,000 students, and we are a very diverse campus community with students from all 50 states and 128 countries around the world. According to the Carnegie Institute, we hold a Land, Sea, Sun, and Space Grant Research 1 designation. UH Manoa is consistently ranked within the top 2% of universities worldwide, according to the Key West World University Rankings. We are ranked the happiest and healthiest state, and I'm happy and healthy to say that to you all. Part of the reason we're happy and healthy is because outdoor activities can be enjoyed year-round with an average temperature of 77 degrees. And this photo here is an aerial view of our campus. And as you can see in the background, there's the beautiful Diamond Head. On the next slide, we'll talk about academics. So our campus offers 99 bachelor's degrees, 87 master's, and 52 doctoral programs. According to the 2022 Global Ranking of Academic Subjects, 5 UH subjects are in the top 75 in the world. That includes oceanography, ranked number 12, atmospheric sciences at 15, and then there's hospitality and tourism management, earth sciences, and communication. Our campus is actually considered an arboretum, home to more than 4,000 trees and 500 species from all around the world. UH Manoa has the only research facility in the world built entirely on a coral reef. It's called Moku'olo'e, also known as Coconut Island. It offers world-class facilities to study marine environments. Lastly, on this slide, the Hawaii Nui School of Hawaiian Knowledge is the only Indigenous college in a Research 1 ranked institution. UHM is proudly one of the leading Indigenous serving universities in the country. And some of the unique courses that we offer that focus on Hawaii include surf science and culture, hula, and introduction to volcanoes. The next slide talks about the essentials, housing, transportation, and food. So although some people think we live in grass huts out here, we do not. We offer residential on-campus housing for students. For the fall, it's available for students. In the spring, it is more limited, unfortunately. In terms of transportation, most students get around using the public transportation called the bus. Very creative. It's called the bus. Students get a free bus pass or a bus pass that they can use for free unlimited rides for the whole semester.
There's also ride share, bike share options, and a lot of NSC students actually get mopeds when they're out here as well. In terms of food, meal plans are available. We cannot claim that we have the best dining in the nation like UMass Amherst, but we do have food options on campus. But also, we're an island that offers unique food opportunities for students to try different things like guava filled malasadas or matcha cocoa puffs. And while you guys Google what those things are, we will move on to student life. So, of course, we want to ensure students enjoy adventures both on and off campus while they're here. Off campus, there's over 200 hiking trails and 125 beaches on Oahu. But so during the semester on campus, we offer a 2-day welcome before the semester starts. So there's orientation the Saturday before school starts, and then we take them off campus the second day and we go to beach day. So that's the photo on the right in the middle. So it's a really fun day. We give out free food, there's icebreaker activities, and they're free to go to the beach together. It's really fun to see this big mass of NSC students going over to the beach and taking up the sand. Throughout the semester, there's activities for NSC students to do, something every month. So I hire an Aloha ambassador who is a current NSC student for that semester, and they plan activities for all the NSC students to participate. And the goal of the Aloha ambassador is to help students build community, camaraderie, and a sense of belonging. Our campus offers an adventure program that provides students with a safe and enjoyable way to experience Hawaii. Activities include instruction, equipment, and transportation. Some of the outdoor classes include surfing or scuba diving, and they also offer outdoor and sports equipment rentals like kayaks or surfboards. There are also over 200 student clubs that students can join and make connections. I just looked at the list and I saw that there's a Aquaholics scuba club, which sounded really cute. And then there's a K-pop cardio crew, which I love K-pop, so I got excited to see that. Our campus has a Warrior Rec Center, which is a 56,000 square foot gym with basketball courts, indoor track, cardio, and weights. And we also offer intramural sports every semester, like flag football or sand volleyball. So next, I'm honored to have one of my current students here, and she's going to share about her experiences at UH Manoa. Thank you, Satya, for being here.
Thank you. Can everybody hear me okay?
Sounds great, Satya.
Okay, great. Hello, my name is Satya, and I am an exchange student here at UH Manoa from the University of Minnesota. Before I start by sharing my experience, I wanted to give a special thanks to Raina for meeting with me weekly throughout my exchange. She's really helped me make this semester such a positive one, and her advising has deeply impacted me. During my time here at UH Manoa, I've had the opportunity to immerse myself in Hawaiian studies and to be able to learn about the many aspects of Hawaii and Kanaka Maoli culture. All of my courses are within the Hawaiian Studies department, which have deeply impacted my learning as a Native Studies major at Minnesota. A lot of people come to Hawaii as a vacation, but this exchange is so much more because it taught me the rich history, culture, politics, and longstanding resilience of Hawaii. I've learned a deeper appreciation and respect for the Hawaiian culture and lands, which I hope all incoming students can learn as well. On this slide, there are some pictures. It might be on the next slide.
Oh, next slide, David. Thank you.
So here are some pictures of experiences that I've got to have at UH Manoa. So the one on the bottom left is a picture of an event I went to at the Native Hawaiian Student Service Center, hosted by students and faculty for justice in Palestine. And the man on the left playing the guitar is my professor and the Dean of Hawaiian Studies, Kumu John Osorio. In his class, History of Chiefs Post-Contact, that has impacted me so greatly. Throughout this class, I have learned the stories of leaders of Hawaii. And then in the middle on the top is a picture of the Lo'i Kalo, also known as the taro farm. UH Manoa's Lo'i has volunteer days every first Saturday of the month, and working at the Lo'i is such a wonderful way to both give back to the land here and to also learn about how the plants grow. This plant is also very significant to the genealogy of Hawaii and the Kanaka Maoli. And through my time here, I've been able to get back in touch with my love for agriculture and land work. I definitely experienced highs and lows of being away from home, but I was able to have my eyes opened through creating connections with the community. Because of this community, I was actually able to island hop to both Maui and Lanai. And because of these experiences, I could see how special Hawaii is and what a unique place because each island is so environmentally and socially diverse. As you can see from the pictures, I've also been able to attend the Pride Parade with the students and faculty for Justice in Palestine. And I've also had the opportunity to work and sail on a traditional Polynesian catamaran, as well as learning how to do traditional paddling. This experience has politically, spiritually, and intellectually shaped me, and I've built so many bonds here that I am confident will last a lifetime. Thank you so much.
Yay! Thank you so much, Satya. We appreciate you sharing. And thank you everyone for listening about UH Manoa, and we hope that you join us here.
Thank you so much, Reina, and great to see you, Satya. Nice job. UH Manoa is available on either home tuition or host tuition, although the chance of placement on home tuition is about 20%. So be strategic about your applications if you're applying for home tuition to this campus. But if you're able to do host tuition, the tuition rate is about $6,201 a semester, and they are open, meaning UH Manoa will accept all qualified students on host tuition. Thanks so much. And I saw a chat there. Holly, thank you so much for responding to that. For students or anyone else here, if you have questions or comments, feel free to jump into the chat. Okay, next up, we have the University of Guam, and I was hoping that our coordinator from Guam was going to join us. Her name is Desiree. She just emailed me about 10 minutes ago saying she can't make it. She was pulled into, there's a time zone complication. First of all, it's already Friday morning at I think 9:45 a.m., but she was pulled into interviews for a position that they're hiring. So I'm going to present on Desiree's behalf. University of Guam or the island of Guam, which is also a territory of the U.S. The population is about 175,000. The population of the town where the university is based is about 15,000, and the enrollment of the school is about 3,800. I will be honest, when I first joined NSE, I had heard of Guam, but I really didn't know where it was. So I did pull into the map here where Guam is located. It is in the South Pacific. I'm pointing out here, so close to the Philippines and Papua New Guinea. It is a 16-hour flight time from Los Angeles to Guam, and you typically stay over in either Tokyo or in Honolulu. And you are a 4-hour flight to Tokyo, so this is a great jumping off point if you're interested in Asia or Southeast Asia. This is the major institution of higher education in the Western Pacific, and the campus is known for breathtaking ocean views, cool breezes, and modern facilities. Some of their academic highlights, they do have 34 undergraduate programs or majors. It is a multicultural campus. They emphasize hands-on learning opportunities. And this campus is especially known for marine biology. They have a marine biology laboratory that is a world-class research and teaching facility. Some of the most popular majors on this university are business administration, kinesiology, criminal justice, and biology. And Desiree did share some more information here. They guarantee on-campus housing, which is about $3,628 a semester. They do not have meal plans, but there are kitchens in the residence halls, and students can shop for groceries and cook. There are about 40 student organizations if you're looking to get involved and meet other students. They're known for their strong student support programs, and they just recently redeveloped their athletics program, the Triton Athletics, and they have baseball, basketball, soccer, volleyball, and rugby. After about a 20-year hiatus, they do have athletics back on campus.
In the heart of the Pacific, where ocean paths meet sky trails, the beat of our story rings loud. A story not written only in books, but passed from the tides to our teachers, the farms to our families. A legacy lived through generations, born of the waves, rooted in the land, carried forward by those who rise. On the island of Guam, knowledge is shaped by community. Every step forward honors the land that raised us and the people we work for today.
The work we do here, it's personal, because every time we teach, we shape the hands that will heal, build, and lead Guam's tomorrow. We teach our people, our families, our future.
The academic heart of our island, the University of Guam grows with purpose. A new School of Engineering, a new nursing annex at our School of Health, a Student Success Center, and a cutting-edge water and environmental research institute. But our university is more than buildings and degrees. It's a living, breathing promise to uplift and to innovate, to learn, lead, and leave a legacy.
And in today's world, that means protecting what matters most. Cybersecurity helps fight and fix data breaches that can cost companies and communities millions. UOG prepares those who will defend our island's digital future and secure Guam's legacy in this connected world.
Our classrooms stretch from campus halls to coral reefs, research fields to remote islands, because great learning doesn't stand still, it moves with purpose, from our humble island far across the Pacific. Carnegie classification is a research achievement earned by few universities, and ours is one of them. From marine conservation to cancer research, agricultural innovation to island sustainability, our work drives discovery and inspires impact for Guam, Micronesia, and the wider world. Through public service, partnerships, and outreach, the University of Guam serves. From cultural preservation to public health, we engage deeply, transforming lives and strengthening communities. We've earned national accreditation across colleges and programs, including our third consecutive 8-year institutional milestone. These aren't just seals, but symbols of academic excellence, career pathways, and lasting public value. The measure of our mission isn't just in what we teach, but the futures we help shape. Doctors and nurses, engineers, policymakers, educators, leaders shaping the Guam that shaped them. To invest in UOG is to invest in the region, because education here is more than a moment, it's a movement, sparked from purpose and destined to transform.
I didn't have to lead to succeed. UOG gave me the tools, and Guam gave me the reason.
The University of Guam, where knowledge begins, and from this island, inspires the world. Be a part of our journey to transform lives and advance communities on our island, in our region, and across the globe.
Just a quick note on the University of Guam. They also accept students on both tuition plans, home tuition and host tuition. They have an excellent chance of placement on home tuition, about 75%, and they are open. They accept 100% of applicants on host tuition, where you pay their tuition, which is about $3,315 per semester. Okay, so what's next? First of all, for students here, we encourage you to contact your NSE coordinator. On the NSE website, you'll see a request info button. Go ahead and click that, send a quick message to your NSE coordinator. You're also encouraged to start your NSE application at any time, but specifically applications for next academic year, fall 2026 and or spring 2027, are typically due in February. We also encourage you to sign up for an NSE info session. We host weekly virtual info sessions throughout the entire school year. Sign up on the NSE website, click info sessions there, and make sure you join the rest of the NSE road trip session. This is the 6th actually, so you can go back and watch the recordings of the previous sessions that we've done, and we have 5 more coming up in the next couple of weeks and months. So please register for upcoming NSE road trip sessions. Really want to thank you all for being here. Thanks so much for listening, and especially a thank you to the presenters today. If you have questions, we can stay here in the breakout room or in the main room. We have a few minutes here before we have to end the session. You should visit nse.org for a lot more information. For next steps, you should be working with your home coordinator at this point. You can find their contact info or send them a message at nse.org. And just a reminder to follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and a couple other platforms that I'm forgetting. So again, thanks so much for being here today. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.